Hello, lovely people of GTR. It's another brand new day, right on Ghana Talk Show, and also live on the Ladies Avenue. We're streaming live on our YouTube and Facebook page at Ghana Talks Radio. All you have to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel. Do well to like, share, comment, and also tap on the ring button so that you will be notified anytime we come live on our channel. We also live on our YouTube page at Ghana Talks Radio and also on our Facebook page at Ghana Talks Radio. As we always do it, I have with me Ohima Lillian and also get you today. In today's topic, we're looking at certain boundaries in a relationship. So when you're in a relationship with someone and you set boundaries, is it a right thing or a wrong thing to do? Is it right or wrong? Because most people feel that when you set boundaries in a relationship, it is a bad thing. For me, it is a good thing to do, to set boundaries. Let people know their pace. Let them know their space. Let them know when they can cross the line. It's not only about love. Your peace of mind, the respect one needs is also very, very important. So boundaries are healthy for our relationship. They help to maintain a balance between both partners. So that is what today we will be looking at. Certain boundaries. Is setting boundaries a good thing or a bad thing? So without wasting my time, I'll move straight to Obakoko. Obakoko, plantain chips. Get you. Hope everything is cool. Get you that you there.
Yeah. I said by God's grace.
Oh, okay. We thank God. Oh, him and everything cool.
Oh, yeah.
Like today you are blinking.
He's also blinking.
Thank you. And to when your brand, is it your fancy?
It's Lillian brand.
Lillian's brand.
Lillian's brand.
Okay, today we have an intruder here.
Sure.
But we come and endorse Nanka capture.
Sure.
Okay, so setting boundaries in a relationship, do you think it's a right thing to do or it's a bad thing? Because there are most people in relationships, when you tell them, I do not want this, I do not want you to cross the line, I do not want you to do this to me, then they take offense. They will be like, so why are we in the relationship? It looks like the relationship is kind of boring or something.
Yeah.
But we should all know that it's boundaries. And when you set boundaries, it's automatically like when you set boundaries, there's no room for disrespect.
Sure.
Something like that. So is it a right thing to do or it's a bad thing? Setting boundaries, yes, on him, Lillian.
Okay, so I'll say it's a good thing to do only if the person that you're in a relationship with, you guys take each other serious. We have relationship that has no purpose, like no plan or something. Like you guys are just having fun and all that. But if you take someone as your partner, like you just want to build something with the person, there are some certain things you have to tell the person not to do. You can do all things, but we have some certain things, like maybe you're working and with your working type or something, you have those friends that they communicate to you like anyhow, there's no respect and all that. If your partner wants you to be in a relationship with him or her, the person will tell you that, oh, this kind of friends that you have, you just have to cut them off. So what I say, you just have to cut them off, because at the end of the day, although you guys are friends, but like they don't respect you or something, and you have some things that you've been doing, but once you're in a relationship and you think that, oh, this thing that I'm doing there, it won't bring any benefit to you. You just have to cut them off. So it's a good thing when you set boundaries in a relationship if you don't want to lose your partner.
Okay, so we do not set boundaries in a relationship, automatically we lose our partners.
Oh yes, because sometimes you do something that is like and you're normal. So what I say. And when you take someone serious, there are some certain things you don't have to do. Like first, maybe you're not dating, so you can go anywhere that you like, chill with some friends, go out clubbing and those stuff. But when you take someone serious, you don't have to be doing all that. If the person tells you that, I do with them and pet. I'm not trying to say that you don't have to go out.
Oh, thank you for clarifying, because I was about to ask you that.
You can, like, you have your freedom. Okay. And they used to say that if someone is married to you, doesn't mean any panel. Sure, you can't do some certain thing that you are not supposed to do. You can do, but the kind of outing that you go on, to say maybe you are dating and one of your friends saying, let's go to this nice beach.
Now also called
John. Now also called.
I feel called
Jimmy. The person is your friend.
Okay, so what if girls?
Oh, that one is cool, but you as a lady, you are going out with a guy, like nice beach with a guy.
Nice beach.
Nice beach now for any What are you going to do there? Nothing will happen, but you see, you guys would. What's a honor? Nice people want a baby betting happen.
Okay, yeah.
And later, who are you going to blame? So we have some certain things where you have to set boundaries. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be friends with people, but know how to do things with them.
Okay, so with what you just said, it looks like setting boundaries is not only in the relationship, but also out and around us. Okay, so before I move to Gertrude, this is your question. You have to relax and think about it. What if the partner you are in a relationship with, he doesn't or she doesn't agree with this kind of setting boundaries? Because let's say he or she wants to be an all-round type of person. Maybe you're in a relationship with me, then you'll be like, oh babe, if I'm on a call and you call me and my call and go through, just hang up. You buy what I'm saying? There are some people call waiting. Once they call waiting, they'll call you baby. But there are some people, me like this, if you're on call waiting, I'll hang up. But remember when who say my fro? I'll be with her. Or be free and manesi. One far or be some fro. But once he or she knows perfectly what say, on and maybe the person doesn't want you to mingle with the opposite sex, and also another form of setting boundaries.
That one day you can't tell
it's
me
not
that.
an excuse. Yes,
so but you just have to advise me on that.
So what if the person is not comfortable about setting boundaries? I'll say no boundaries. We are all round couples. You buy what I'm saying. So you have to think about that. Then after I Gertrude finish speaking, then I come back to you. Gertrude. Oh, sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Boundaries are important in like not just relationships, but like in every aspect of life. I think when you're in a relationship, sometimes instead of people to talk to each other, they rather or communicate effectively. To the person that they're in a relationship with, they rather agree things. So sometimes, some people, let's say people who have like male best friends or female best friends, like a girl who has a male best friend or a guy who has a female best friend. The moment you decide to enter a relationship with someone, I mean, it's not like, all of a sudden you're going to stop talking to the person or you deal with the person from an arm's length, but there should be some sort of limitations as to how far you go with this person. Maybe when you were single, this person used to spend the weekend at your house, your best friends, or used to go out. I know, I have not personal, but I know a friend who this kind of thing like happened to, and sometimes it can get a bit tricky because then if you don't start, setting those boundaries and have a conversation that, okay, now I have a girlfriend or I have someone in my life and it's not like I'm cutting you off, or it's not like I don't want us to be friends. But obviously, if you used to spend weekends at my house, I mean, put yourself in the person's shoes. If you were the girlfriend, how would you feel if, let's say, your man had a female best friend and they were so close as to even people may be wondering, is this person actually your girlfriend or that person? So I think sometimes it's common sense, but sometimes common sense, like they say, is not too common. So sometimes you need to communicate to your partner, or you need to, tell each other things, be open and say, what do you want, or what do you know, or what things do I do? If you're that kind of person, let's say like you're very chatty, and when you go out, you are like all over people and all that. Some people don't like that, and they may feel left out, or they may feel like you don't respect them enough. So some of these things, I feel like you should just communicate to your significant other, your partner, and you should also, after communicating, you should put some of those, whatever boundaries or whatever you said or was said, you should put some of those words or into action, and not just leaving it at that, because sometimes it's just the tiny things or the little things that actually lead to breakups and all that, because people just refuse to understand that it's important to set healthy boundaries, not like just like cutting people off all of a sudden, but actually knowing what to do, when to do, and what not to do sometimes also, like, it's really important. So
yeah, true. And communication, as she said, because when I'm in a relationship with you and you want to set a boundary, you do not communicate with me, you just set it just like that. It's another problem.
It won't even work. And with what Gertrude said, like, maybe first you weren't in a relationship, right now you're in a relationship, so maybe at that time people come to your house and then spend time there, like with what she's saying. It's like when you are dating and it's 10 p.m. You see, we have some people, they are in a serious relationship, and then around 10 p.m., 11 p.m., they will be talking like
on phone.
You are in a serious relationship. If you are not in a serious relationship, that one you can
normal.
do whatever that you like. But if someone take you serious, you have to know that the person wants to build something with you. You see, they'll talk around. Somebody will call her around 10, 11, and then she'll be like, "Oh, my best friend." I'm not saying that you shouldn't have a best friend, but you have to let the person know that, oh, I'm in a relationship, so this time that you're calling me
odd hours is very bad. Yes.
You always have issues with your partner, and you be like, oh, your partner has a show, so or man won't need your pay, but it's not right. What if like he's also doing the same thing?
Would you be happy?
It's not
one thing about ladies, who said but they be a money the cobra. Okay, so what prepare will answer to the question. What prepare will answer to the question. And no, what the mommy be Gertrude. Still prepare yours. I'm mumbling your mouth. Okay, so Gertrude, the question I asked Lillian, what would you do if you are in the position whereby your partner do not agree with you certain boundaries?
Well, if they don't, why would they not agree? First of all, because unless maybe the boundaries are very, it's exaggerated, or it's something that is unreachable, or something that is just like ridiculous. But if not, and I don't think somebody you're in a relationship with who loves you will also set any like, or maybe when I'm with you, don't talk to anybody, or don't pick any call when we are this, or maybe I don't like it when your siblings come over. I don't like it when I don't like it. There's a difference between healthy boundaries and toxic boundaries as well, because the fact that you're in a relationship doesn't mean you should cut everyone in your life off. Obviously, everyone has a role to play in your life. Your parents are there, your siblings are there, you have your best friends, or you have your colleagues, friends, acquaintances, whoever. So everybody has a role. A girlfriend cannot be like play the role of your parents or your siblings. And the truth is that a girlfriend or a boyfriend can come and go. I mean, in your lifetime, you probably have 3, 4, 5, or even for some people more than 10 boyfriends or girlfriends before maybe they finally find the one. So it's ridiculous for you to cut people who will be in your life, I mean, before, during, and after a relationship just because maybe your partner doesn't like them or has an issue with them, or maybe they're just not a likable personality, so they don't like people being around you. That is not a healthy boundary. So unless that person is actually also has their own issues and they want you to be doing, I don't see how it should be a problem for you to set healthy boundaries in a relationship. If that is not the case, then I don't know why you be with someone who doesn't want to take into consideration maybe things that make you feel doesn't make you feel good or a bit insecure, because we all have insecurities, and sometimes we want them to pay attention. So if they are not doing that, then there's a problem somewhere.
Yeah, there is a problem somewhere.
We have some people that they've dated 10 and
20, 25, 30.
And when they're in a relationship with someone, I say they are married, the person is married to them and all that.
You see, this is a quick one. Yesterday we talked about on Odomuns, and we talked about is it necessary to post your partner on social media?
Oh no, it's not by force.
Well, the common people were saying the person is not married to you. So as you are saying, some people are more than married couples once they're in a relationship. But
you can post there, but it's not by force.
But consistently, it's very bad, because there are some people every seconds, every minute, every hour. My babe, is your babe fine? My honey.
What if you guys separate?
You see where the problem is.
The last time I posted something on my side, the person was like, "Hey,
you cry." Oh, but sometimes we are not saying you shouldn't post, but once in a while, then you post your partner. But some people do it too much. When you're down, would be fine. That is where the problem comes in. People have more than 5 boyfriends, 3 boyfriends.
Oh, yeah.
Because you post this person, maybe 1 week, you've posted another person. 2 weeks, you've posted another person. 3 weeks, what is the perception? Even though what people think about you and found, but at least your reputation is a hand.
It's not even for me. It's not even about the reputation per se.
Okay.
I mean, some people dating is different from courting. A lot of people these days in our generation, they can be dating 3 or 4 guys or 4 girls at a time. And sometimes you're just seeing or trying to see if this person is your spec, or if this thing is going somewhere or it can work. So if, let's say, after the first meeting or the first date, second, third, or whatever, you start talking and you realize that this is not going to work, then, you call it a day and you move on, or maybe you can remain friends or maybe not. Yeah. So I think when you are in that dating period, posting that person and claiming them as your boyfriend, they're not even your boyfriend. Then, if you think about it, you're just seeing if this is somebody that you can, develop a relationship with. Yeah. But I think these days we just confuse dating with maybe being an actual relationship or courting. That it's all been thrown into dating. Yeah. So people just, use dating when they are actually just maybe. Sorry, I think the other lady wants to say something.
Oh, you can go on.
Okay, and another thing I wanted to say was that for the regarding posting your partners or your significant others on social media, personally, this is a personal choice. I have never done that, and I don't plan to do it because, first of all, the internet is. The internet is a place where I feel like you just need to guard your heart and guard, if something means so much to you, or if whatever that you value, I think you rather not have people know about it, because like they say, what people don't know, they can't destroy, or they can't have an opinion about, because a lot of people, in life, we all have, things you are dealing with in private, and you will probably not want anyone to know about it. But the moment you open up and come and put it out there, it's no longer private. Everybody knows about it. Then people people turn a blind eye to their problems or their issues, which is probably worse, and then they have an opinion about someone's life or someone's partner. Oh, look at him. Oh, he's not even handsome. Oh, this, that. Like, they start having opinions about what all those kind of. And to me, I would rather not you have an opinion, because I'm not in a relationship with you. I'm in a relationship with the person. So, and there are instances where two girls, I think, was it on Twitter some time ago, two girls posted the same guy as their boyfriend. I think it was on Valentine's Day or so. And it led to a whole lot of brouhaha on social media. So I'm like, wow. But sometimes, because if they hadn't posted them, they probably didn't know that, that guy was he was a player, or he was dating another girl. So I think it's all a personal choice. It depends on you, the individual. If you're that kind of person who, you want to always announce who you are with and all that, cool. But if you're also that person who likes to separate what you want to show to the world and what you don't want to show to the world, that's also okay. It's all up to you.
Yeah,
it's your choice.
We are wrapping it up, so you say your last remarks.
Okay, I think you said something that people used to date like 3, 4.
Yes.
Oh, but if you're a guy, then you date like 3 or 4. It's normal. But as a lady, dear, it shouldn't be that. Because every day you are the one who's going to lose. At the end of the day, I'm sure. I mean, those 3 guys, those 4 guys that you are dating, they about baby.
Yes, in
fact, then who is losing here? You are the one what's losing.
Maybe I send you papa home or uphill.
I know the but as a guy, you can date like, I mean,
Master
10. That one there, it's your own choice. And so to my last word, you see, it's good to set boundaries, but the kind of boundary that you set, make sure it doesn't affect you. Make sure you are going towards benefit from. And I used to say that relationship is not one side.
Yes.
And yes, if you're not benefits, it should be both, because there's not only one person that is in the relationship. And if you are in a relationship with someone, it doesn't mean you are married to the person, or like the person can't do anything. You have to let the person feel free, because she has his rights and all that freedom. We have some people, if they are in a relationship, they have this perception that, once I'm in a relationship, you have to remove that mentality and all that.
It's the good. Person's property.
Yeah. Once you don't even know the parents, like Charlie.
Childish mind.
And make it sense. So it's good to set boundaries, but make sure the boundary that you set
is a healthy one.
It won't, hurt you or cause any harm to you and all that.
Yeah, sure. So, anything else to add up?
No, just say that it's just setting boundaries in your life as a person, whether you're single or in a relationship or married, in friendships, in relationships, in your job, at your workplace and all that is very important. So you just need to be open and have conversations, difficult conversations, open conversations, so that the other person can know what you want, what you don't want, and just lay it out all there and just kind of like see how it goes, I guess.
All right, thank you very much. So setting boundaries in a relationship, and not only in a relationship, you're around your environment, at work, with your friends, even at home. This is not a matter of family members. So at home, everywhere, even with your close friends, as both Gertrude and Himalayan said, once you are not dating, you are free to do whatever you are supposed to do. Your friends come over for sleepovers. 3 days, they can stay with you 3 days, 4 days, 1 week. But once you're in a serious relationship, you should know all that should stop. Sometimes we should personalize things. If you were in their shoes, when I had the year, would you be happy with it? Sometimes we should ask ourselves certain questions. Would you be happy with this? So this is where we end the show for today. I answer to the name Ohima Chimode. Big thanks to Ohima Lilian and Gertrude for sharing their insights and also for educating us on the little knowledge they know. And also to DJ Rock, Don't Rock Without a C. We say kudos to your elbow. And also to the viewers and listeners of GTR, we say thank you very much. You can listen back to the show on our website, www.GhanaTalksRadio.com, and also visit our YouTube channel at Ghana Talks Radio. Do not forget to follow us on all social media handles at Ghana Talks Radio. Stay tuned and listen.